recorded live at Gators in Woodbine. It's the SportsXcetera show.
Hey everybody, welcome to SportsXcetera. I'm Andrew, this is Chris.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We've got a great show for you lined up this week. Big news, of course, if you're a Calgary Flames fan. A tentative deal has been reached between the City of Calgary and Calgary Sports and Entertainment Corporation, of course the parent company of the Calgary Flames and the Roughnecks, the Stampeders,
any sports team here in town.
Pretty much any sports team in Calgary. An arena deal, tentative deal reached. City of Calgary, I think, was estimating it would be 550 to 600 million or something along those lines.
Something along those lines. It's probably going to be a little more than that, but who knows? It's still got to go through City Council. It's got to go through all the political steps now.
Right.
But they may be finally actually looking at replacing the Dome.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I've been to many a great games at the Saddle Dome. I've been to some pretty good concerts, but not lately, because no concerts really go to the Dome that are really big. They skip Calgary. They go to Edmonton. With a new arena, though, we could probably get those concerts here in town.
Oh, undoubtedly. I mean, the reason a lot of them skip the Saddle Dome is because of its shape. It's a hyperbolic. There's a name for the actual shape itself, the saddle shape. Hyperbolic something
some technical
or something. But yeah, the main reason is because a lot of the equipment and the rigs that they have to hang from the ceiling is just too large, just too heavy for the current arena to support it. I mean, it's been around for pretty much 40 years, almost.
Well,
so
it was made in 1983, so yeah, it's close to 40 years now.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is time for a new barn, and it looks like they're finally taking the steps to get one built. I think we'll probably see one in the next 5 years or so.
I hope so. Ticket prices are probably going to go up, just like they do any other place when a new building is built. But to have a state-of-the-art facility that people actually want to go to.
Right.
People don't travel to Calgary to go to the Saddle Dome because it's outdated. Mm-hmm. Why would you travel to Calgary when you can go, and this is probably one of the only times you ever say me saying going to Edmonton over Calgary, but the new arena in Edmonton is beautiful compared to the Saddle Dome. Absolutely.
I mean, it's an enormous upgrade. Rexall Place, of course, was pretty much just a bigger version of the Stampede Corral. So if you'd ever been to Rexall Place, then, I'm very sorry to hear. I was there for a couple of events, and it was a real dumpster fire. But maybe I'm leaning on that a little bit too hard because it's Edmonton. But, yeah, they do have a beautiful new arena, and it sounds like we're going to have one very soon as well. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, let's just hope City Council can do this quickly and get this going because we need a new building. And then they can start working on doing something for McMahon.
Yeah, that one needs a facelift too.
So coming up in a minute, we're going to start talking about the Calgary Stampeders, who played the Toronto Argonauts this week. And as well, the Calgary Flames have made a big trade this week.
And all of that is coming up right after this.
Join us this Thursday at Red Crowns Pub for Stampeders football. You could win a set of Stampeders tickets and get double stamps on your summer sweepstakes cards to get into the draw for $1,000 or a trip to Cancun. For details, check out yycparty.com.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. As mentioned before the break, we are going to be talking about the Calgary Stampeders. Big win over the Toronto Argonauts this week on Thursday.
As big as I'd hoped. They should have beat them by more.
Well, I mean, 10 points is a convincing win, though, 26-16. A lot of turnovers in that game, though.
Oh, there's tons of turnovers on both sides, and I understand why some of them are happening in Toronto because, well, they suck. And, they're a team in disarray. But Calgary, we've had a few injuries, so a few guys are filling in spots where they normally aren't. Like, Nick Arbuckle's been doing great, but he showed the fact that he's a rookie quarterback. And he made some rookie mistakes. He made some throws that he shouldn't have. He got sacked a couple times because he held on to the ball too long. He's going to develop. And luckily for us, we've got Bo coming back eventually, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Oh, eventually. I mean, I would be devastated if he didn't play another game in Stampeder Silks.
Yeah, I don't think it's a career ending or anything. Who knows? Just hopefully he can get healthy, get back, and because we're going to need him come Labor Day, because everyone knows the CFL season starts on Labor Day. But before we get to Labor Day, we've got Ottawa this Thursday. So hopefully the turnovers aren't as big of an issue, because even though Ottawa got smashed this past week, they're not that bad of a football team. They beat us week one.
And, I think they're, after being humiliated like that, they're really going to be out for blood, and they really want to get another W in the standings there, and it's going to be a great game to watch. Speaking of watching the game, you can come down here to Gators. They have 35-cent wings every single Stampeders game, so you can enjoy some great food while you watch some great football.
So coming up after the break, we're going to be talking about the trade that happened between the Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers.
What is up with the rain this year? Is this not the wettest summer that you guys can remember in a long time? I am just wishing we could get some sunshine. Where are my beach days? Where's my sunny patio days? You know what? It's all right. At least we've got our summer sweepstakes going on. Come on out to karaoke night, fill out those cards. You can win $1,000 for a trip to Cancun. At least you got that to smile about.
But I love a rainy night.
See it in my eyes.
I love a rainy night, and it gets me high. It's not rain that gets me high.
That's the rant.
Welcome back, everybody. As mentioned before the break, huge trade between the Flames and the Oilers. It's a big one. I mean, for an off-season trade.
Yeah, I guess so.
You've got a couple of players that were big names before they had come to the Flames and Oilers respectively. Players that have kind of trailed off a little bit in their production, but I think it'll be good for both players. Milan Lucic coming to the Flames. He actually waived his no movement clause in order to do so, and of course James Neal being shipped to the Oilers. What are your thoughts?
Well, first thing, if you were in Edmonton and you had a no trade clause and they said, "Hey, we're going to trade you out of here," I wouldn't care where I'm going. I'd say, "Yep, see ya. I'm done."
Absolutely. AHL, absolutely. Anywhere but Edmonton.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's going to be a decent trade for Calgary. Lucic is a hard-hitting forward who, in the playoffs last year, we were missing some of that grit.
Yeah, I agree as well. They kind of had Johnny Gaudreau handcuffed, and a lot of that was because, of his diminutive size, right? If they have somebody who can give a little bit more toughness, I think he's going to be a great fourth liner. He's a gritty player. He's a tough player, and he's one that can really step up when needed. Only 20 points last season, but, it's a fresh start in Calgary, and same goes for James Neal. He's got a fresh start in Edmonton, maybe playing alongside Connor McDavid. He can kind of kickstart his career again.
Well, and the other thing Lucic will bring to Calgary is he's got lots of playoff experience from when his days in Boston. He didn't really get much playoff experience in Edmonton, but then again, who does?
Right.
I think he's just going to help some of the younger guys that don't have a ton of playoff experience with the leadership aspect. And I'm being as positive as I can and hopeful, because it is kind of painful to pay almost $6 million for a fourth line forward.
That's very true. Of course, Edmonton is retaining a portion of the salary, but we'll see how that all pans out. Perhaps I'll get a chance to meet him again. I actually met him at National a couple of years back when they were in town playing the Flames. Him and Connor McDavid were there. Lucic looked at me like he was going to crush my skull. So, Milan, if you're watching the game, please don't hurt me.
Well, hopefully he doesn't hurt you. Hopefully he, roughs up some of the players that are playing against Calgary now.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a good hard check against McDavid in one of the Battle of Alberta games. I think that would be fun.
I'm sure you guys have noticed we've got this beautiful T-shirt here, Stampeders T-shirt.
That galloping horse almost looks like a Ford Mustang.
Now, actually, Stamps had the logo first. Ford tried to sue Calgary, and Calgary told him to shove it. We have this T-shirt. We're going to be giving this T-shirt away on Labor Day. Mm-hmm. Or right around Labor Day. So what we need you guys to do is subscribe and comment on the video so that you can get a shirt so you're ready for playoffs when Calgary makes that run for the Grey Cup here in Calgary.
Here in Calgary, and that's November, the 23rd, I think? Something like that. Whatever the Sunday is, third Sunday in November. You can wear your red and white in style. So all you need to do is just comment and subscribe. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Still looking for our first 100 subscribers so we can #claim that name. So be sure to subscribe, share it on out, and maybe you can get this great Stampeders t-shirt. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I think. Yeah. All right.
So thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been fun talking sports with you. And if you have anything you want us to talk about, or, hey, even some shout-outs or anything like that, once again, comment, and that'll get you in the draw, and we can respond to you. I hope you have a great week, everybody.
All right. We'll see you next time.